So, by the way, the main character of this game reminds me of Mulbrook, and so I will probably be referring to her as Mulbrook. Am I not understanding what's asking of me right now? Let me pop out my chat so I can actually read it. I'd like to read my chat sometimes too. It has a little image of a left click. It just says left click. What do you want from me, my guy? Do I have to hold it down? What? Okay. I'm not sure what order I pressed things in that made it work that time. I think it might have just been like user error. You can run in this? Oh, hell yeah. Can I input this in the other direction to make it go down? Oh, I forgot that you just have to press it to, like, re-engage it. What order was it in before? Okay. So no, I'm overthinking it. I'm just curious. It was said to have been inspired by The Witness, so, the comparison is not inappropriate in this case. Okay. Oh, they're black, so those are the ones I don't select? No power. It's not the same. Is it maybe the inverse? No. I see this. Maybe I have to complete the pattern? Because it's only showing this. Or maybe I have to complete the pattern like it would contain those. Okay. Oh, look, you can see something going on in the background here. Is that the actual shape I'm making, even though there's pieces missing? Yes, this definitely has the, the whole witness, learn by doing, not by, okay, so I have to recognize that since I can't click this one, the only one that I can put in is that one down there. Yeah, okay, I get it now. This one's forced to be white, so there's only one that can go here. This one's forced to be white here, so it's this one. Which would leave this one as being the only other one that hasn't been activated. Okay. Hey, what's all this? This is like when you see backstage at Disney World and it's like, oh, it's just like a normal workplace, huh? That sucks. So these look like, kind of like in The Witness where there's different puzzle types you learn. These look like kind of symbols indicating them. The game's a little bit loud. Can I change that here in the settings? That's maybe a little bit better. Alright, Mulbrook, let's go find more puzzles to do. I want to find secrets so badly. I want to find them in such a bad way. Yeah, the dev for this has directly said that they were inspired by The Witness. Like, it's not a secret, that The Witness was an inspiration for them. All these panels. Oh, I can go over here. What's in that door? What's in the door? There's just one box there. Hey, why is there just one box there? What's that one box there? It's just a button? There's two symbols on a plinth in front of me. There's not much else on the screen for me to draw from. Alright, I'm gonna come back to this one. This one, it's not obvious to me, and I'm sure, even if it is self-contained, it's the sort of thing I'm sure I could figure out, but I'd like to look around a bit more. Okay. What would it look like to complete this shape? Damn. I've got statues in here? Okay, so there's a square for each point. Maybe it's push in each valley? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I always expect that. Take it easy, Radmaro. I expect that whenever I stream a puzzle game, there's going to be like a dozen people who are like, "Oh, this looks really cool. Bye." Get out of here. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, my instinct here is that I'm supposed to interpret based on the light and the dark which ones are actually light and which ones are actually dark. Right? So, like, the light is clearly coming from, like, this direction. Or actually, it's not clearly, but, you know, it's possibly coming from, like, this direction. And yet, this one is the same color as this one? Like, it looks like... Actually, man, I just don't know. So I just want to click the spots where the colors don't make sense for the shadow patterns. Kind of makes sense to me. Like, this one's too dark and this one's too dark. This one's too light. But I mean, so far the blocks have not just corresponded to, like, there's an interesting thing, but specifically light and dark, so... Like, for instance, this spot being lighter makes me think it goes there. And then these two. This spot is lighter, so here. And then this one. These two spots are lighter. And these two spots are lighter. Maybe I'm having a hard time telling colors apart right now. There's these two. And these two. There's this one. This one? Is that it? Yeah? That's it? I got that one? There's like buttons down here, but I can't get to them. They're like, I guess, aligned to a different floor or something? Is this a similar idea? Wait, is this like a thread of similar ideas, I guess? So here I can go by column, right? Just look for the ones that are sort of out of place in their column. Here, here, and here. And then here, here, and here. Am I supposed to interpret something by the shape in here? Okay. I guess you can tell from all of the same facing directions which ones are supposed to be light and which ones are supposed to be dark. I kind of get it now. This one looks like a nightmare. I have no fucking clue. I got literally nothing for this one. the blue at the top is really throwing me. I'm going to try to follow the same logic, but I have no expectation that this is going to work on this one. It's just... Okay. Nope, following the same logic kind of worked there. Is this the colorblind unfriendly? I don't think colorblindness would affect you here, would it? I don't experience colorblindness myself, so I'm not familiar enough, but wouldn't it not affect you here because it's all about like dark and light, not like specific color hue? I mean, it seems to be accepting these. Yeah. I mean, nothing else seems to be activating based on these, but... Okay, so I just, like, plugged in a bunch of values, and nothing seems to have activated? Am I getting the witnessed in real time? Is that what's happening here? I'm getting hella the witnessed. Okay. I was too certain of myself. If it does have audio logs, I hope they're just like 15-minute stretches of just like a dude saying totally unintelligible gibberish. Is it the other way around? Is it... Tell me your secrets. Okay, so this one's kind of like diagonal. Oh, I don't have to turn my head because it has been faithfully represented by a tilted grid. No, I guess it would be the other way around, right? These are dark. This one's debatable. That one's dark, and that one's dark, that one's dark, and this one. I'm trying to figure out if I'm overthinking this or underthinking this. I gotta be honest with you, it feels mostly like underthinking. Isn't that the way puzzle games are, though? is like, even if you're way off, like on the totally wrong track, every solution feels like, oh, I'm just not thinking smart enough. I'm just not smart enough for this. It's like a pattern on the bricks on the wall. Is that something? That was cool. Okay. Yep, it's, as far as I know, still slated for, December. Hey, sir. This one has like 3 white dots in a row, but what the hell does that mean? I don't even have that much space here. Pretty sure I got all those. Is one of these puzzles based on like the windows? Some of them you can see carpet in. That's got to be relevant, right? Right? It's 3 rows of 4, and I see 3 rows of things. But it's not really 3 rows of 4. Feels like it has to do with the windows. But while I can see 4 windows on the bottom, the next floor has, I mean 5 if you count this one over here, and then only 3 here. Am I casting too wide of a net? Am I severely overthinking this. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to hit the old dusty trail and come back. This one's all red and white, so this one might be the one that's dealing with the windows outside, and maybe I was just casting too wide of a net. How do the puzzles work in this game? You stand on a platform and you interact with your mouse. And you press the button to see if you're right. But much like The Witness, it doesn't... Oh, look down here. Look at this window right here. This window definitely has a puzzle solution in it. I just gotta find the puzzle that matches it. That's a puzzle solution, baby. That's what that is. I can't believe this puzzle has something to do with that cute owl. I mean, there's always a clue to every puzzle, right? You don't make a puzzle and just ask a person to try all possible combinations of inputs. So everything has a solution. Everything has a clue to it. I just haven't necessarily found all the clues. Alright, I'm gonna go look around a bit. I didn't figure this one out either. Right? I see your puzzle solution. This game, so the little like sparkly thing is my mouse control, which is a little bit strange because if you move and the screen moves, your cursor will stay behind and then eventually come back to you, which kind of breaks the association your brain makes with like you having full control over that cursor. It's just kind of a strange but interesting thing. Is this like a spatial puzzle where I'm being shown different perspectives of the thing that I have to input here? Also, that's gotta be a puzzle solve, right? This is a puzzle solve. I don't have a grid that I can fit this in, I don't think. That doesn't fit in here. But these bottles right here are something. That is for sure something. What about all these bottles? Oh. Is the idea to fill the whole thing? Maybe it is. That'd be a really weird thing to do, though. I'm certain this will not produce anything, but I'm also, like, too curious not to do it. That made me laugh. Beep beep, no. Absolutely not. Is this the window one? That one's the right size for it. It felt important, okay? It felt important in some way. Oh, is this a fast travel system? Oh! Oh! Okay, maybe not fast travel, maybe just a map. Oh, if you can remember the other locations, can you warp there? Okay. That rules. That's super cool. Is it the reflection of the tree I care about here? I may not understand what that one's asking for yet. It's a future me problem, you know? Yes, so some of them seem like they're asking me to kind of like determine what a pattern would be and complete them. I'm not 100% certain if I'm just misunderstanding what they're asking for. I understand now. Alright, man. Fuck you. Yo, morning, Gilder. I'm getting buzzed out of my mind over here. Which seems appropriate. That's kind of the place you'd want to get buzzed, you know? So if this one is on, this one must be off, which means this one must be on. Okay. Okay, so this introduces that color matters now. Are you sure, boss? Oh! The different colors are allowed to use the same lines. Thank you for teaching me that game. I didn't realize that. I would never have realized. So the basic premise of these is that I have to create like a path such that the two colors can connect. Like, this is a path of just black squares, this is a path of just white squares. And I didn't realize, but before, it didn't want you to have two paths touching. Like, removing this one breaks it, because these two kind of are sharing one path. There's too many in one path. But I can break it by doing that. This one is supposed to demonstrate that two different colors can share a path. Yo, what's up, Zophar? Good to see you, man. I guess it's this? Okay, yeah. I guess I was just overthinking that one before. Guess it's that? Okay. So these are locked into white mode. So I think this works. Okay. Is it just this and then like... Okay, I feel like I figured that one out way faster than I was expected to. I feel like that one's supposed to be real sticky. I think that solution came to me as if in a dream. I think I want to connect it up like this, but this is gonna cause me problems. Something more like this might be appropriate, and then that. God, good. I'm like... Okay, stop making them harder. It's hard enough. We don't need harder puzzles. The puzzles are good.
Never give up.
Raccoon Crew, thanks so much for the resub. Okay, so I have to get this blue one to that blue one, because this one's locked in an on position. And it makes no sense to go around this side unless I... Okay, so I'm just trying to reverse engineer the solution. I cannot go around this direction. And the reason is because if I go around this direction, I will end up collecting too many white squares in the process. So that means that the path to this blue one has to go through here. Now, if I do go this way, I'm going to hit a yellow one, but this one can't be turned on, so it has to be this one, if I do go that way. But that's going to cut a lot off, which makes me think it's actually up. Maybe my rationale was wrong. Like, I can't go this direction. I'm cut off by 2 forced off ones. This is a brand new game. This just came out yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. It's inspired by The Witness, according to the dev. And, it's looking real good. I'm very much enjoying it. Is there like another lesson to be learned from this one? This does not seem like I'm teaching you a new thing. This seems like the final exam. Well, there's one more tile here, so the penultimate exam. This one has to be on and it has to be connected to that. There's no other way about it.
Determined to go forward.
Eleanor, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. A whole year. Wow. So this mini is obvious. This mini is necessarily correct. And if I'm going to get to here, I'm going to have to go through another white one. So I can't pick up more white ones on this path. If I go this way, I have to pick up a yellow one, which means this other yellow one has to be involved. But in order to connect... aren't I gonna have to grab a black one? So this is fine other than I guess I can just take all of these? That's it. Found it. Alright, these 2 white ones need to connect, and the black and the yellow have to connect through a dark path, which means that... oh no, my brain. A light path, though, that goes straight across is going to cut off... I think it's just this. Does this just work? So the reason why this would possibly work is because the black and yellow match with the black and yellow, but now I've got 2 blues on opposite ends that don't match with anything. And so my instinct is, we'll just add them to this path, but now the black and yellow ones are cut off. So it can't be that. Oh. Hold on. Can I bring them in the long way around? Like this? No. I'm fine with cutting here. That's okay. I just need to get the... okay, here we go. Found it. Found it. Just wasn't obvious to me at first. Yeah, so, the general idea is that you need a path that... there needs to exist a path that connects 2 colors to each other, and a given path can't have more than 2 of the same color. So like this is one path that's shared that blue and yellow are both using, that's fine. But like, without this white block right here, this black path has 4 yellows on it, so I had to cut it off like that. That's the basic idea. I have not learned all that. Leave me alone. Get behind me, Satan. Trying to solve this by figuring out exactly how the yellow or how the purples are going to connect, right? Like, there's only 4 purples. This one's probably not that bad, but maybe I'm just focusing on the wrong things. The white ones are so densely packed, I'm having a hard time keeping them from being a problem. This is gonna take 3 groups. There's no way it doesn't take 3 groups, because there's 6 white ones. But I can't quite figure out where the 3 groups come from. So how do I grab a yellow one here? Now I've cut off the purple ones again. There it is. Okay, so same thing again. I think this is sufficient for this one. Does the same thing... No, the same thing won't work again. Since I'm drawing a line, like, my walking is a line, I can only step on 2 of the diamonds, and the rest of them have to be properly segmented. Now there's no way to split up these 3, right? Good lord, this one's tough. I can't see what it would look like. Am I thinking about this problem wrong? possibly. I mean, it's really easy to get blinders for this. The real challenge for this one is that you have to draw it as a sequence of consecutive... Like, it's not like I can just turn them on and off, like with other puzzles. I can't just click them. I have to walk the path, which means that whenever I go to a cell, I can only go to an adjacent cell next. I can't, like, go back and draw a new path somewhere else. Which is a real limitation on this one. Oh, you just click to go back to a previous cell. That's interesting. If I'm standing on a cell, I can click and it'll rewind to that point. It's actually kind of nice. I didn't realize it was doing that. What's the goal? I have to have disparate segments that separate the diamonds from one another. Two to a region. At least of the same color. Right now we're only dealing with the same color on this one. What if I just let myself grab these four? Does this change things? Because I've been so focused on a specific way of thinking. I assume when I finish this, it's going to move this minecart out of the way. Sounds like you're puzzling out of control, my guy. Can you just reverse the solution from the previous one? How do you mean? Make a lowercase. Like, go down here and then go back up? Because you can't unwind. You can't start anywhere other than the top right. Top left, sorry. Yeah, I have to start at this tile. Derek? An unfortunate limitation, to be sure. Okay, so the problem with this path here is that I cannot segment the last four diamonds reasonably. Okay, there's how many diamonds? A shit ton? Got it. I need to segment it into 4 segments? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I need 4 segments. How am I going to get 4 segments? I can only hold one of those segments. That means I need to form 3 disparate segments. What are the 3 segments then? 3 segments that don't include tiles I'm touching, for what it's worth. Which means I need to touch the edges of the screen 4 times, or 3 times. Already wrong. I think I need to grab the yellows because almost any other line I could draw would separate one from the other. I have this feeling that the answer to this one might not be ending on an edge. It might be like circling something in the center, which would be kind of an interesting difference. But there's a lot of value to ending on the edge. Like you're naturally cutting off some things. Fuck. Fuck. I thought I had it. Fuck. Get out of here! Get out of here! Nobody likes you, minecart. Ooh. What did it mean by M? It showed me at the bottom that M was possible. What are the controls? Answer. Answer, you coward. Okay, there's an auto run, thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely not using, highlight guest puzzles? Mark tile. Oh. Is this just supposed to be a tool that... Okay. So this yellow one needs to touch this yellow one. I just don't know why I would use mark tile if I could use... Like, does marking a tile prevent me from drawing over it? It doesn't? Like, I just don't know why I would use mark tile when you're perfectly capable of, like, turning on and off tiles at will. It's just not a feature I understand. I'm not criticizing it. The line that I draw is I'm going to have to split up a lot of groups. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 black tiles here. Woo! Maybe it's for when I'm trying to visualize multiple lines, yeah. I think Mulbrook's got this one figured out. She seems to be in the zone. Auto zone. I guess there's nothing saying I have to fill in that tile. Separating out this many groups seems, I'm sorry if I'm speaking out of turn, impossible. There's 3 right here, which means that one of these 3 has to be highlighted. I'm gonna guess that one for now. Is there another group of 3 that absolutely one of them has to be highlighted? I think I'm so caught up still on the previous puzzles where I had to draw a line. I don't have to draw a line. My line days are over, baby. Now I can just color in tiles. It feels obvious that they'd want me to connect these two, which almost makes me think I'm not supposed to. It's this region that's a mess, but I think everything else is mostly correct. Yeah, come back later tonight, and Gilder and I are going to be playing some Played Up and Raft on stream. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to more of Raft and checking out Played Up. This region's good, this region's good, this region's good, this region's good, that one's good, this one's fine, fine, fine. It seems like I have it all solved except for something going on down here. And I need to bring another purple into this region. Which I can do by doing that, but I'm not sure... I want to fiddle with this just a little bit. Having some issues with this area right here. Yeah, these are the only ones who are wrong. That cuts off the purples, though. Yeah. Feels very close. Better Gilder. Capturing the purple here and here help me. The problem is using that to capture the purple is definitely not making my life better. Maybe the trick is to like get these black squares into a different group, right? Like do this instead. Alright, now can I separate the black squares out reasonably? That screws up the purples. Well, this one feels like it was designed by someone who really knew what they were doing. Someone who's got like a master's degree in kicking my ass. Hey, Gren. So now we're over here. Okay. That's probably an easy fix. Okay. Nope. That was it. Except for I needed to actually make a path across. Can I I've been foiled! Okay, so that actually tells me a few things about the solution to this. Okay, so let me try to work backward from a place that looks like it might be right. I cannot believe I got owned like that. That's so unsurprising to me. I got absolutely decimated in the marketplace of ideas. Real hard time figuring out what to do right here. It's obviously going to include a black square on this side and a black one on this side, so it can't incorporate any more black tiles in the path, and here I am, doing everything I can to make this puzzle work. And I just don't feel like the game's bringing the same energy, if I'm being honest. The rules for these puzzles, well, it's like The Witness where there's a bunch of different types of rules, but this one in particular is that you need exactly 2 of the same color per region. Well, you can have 0, but if there is a tile, if there's a color diamond in that region, there can only be 1 in that region. No, but I can try that if I get stuck. I have no idea what's going on right here. This is a mess that I do not get. At least it's peaceful, you know? Yep. And it could happen to you. I don't understand what to do about this one at the bottom. This one at the bottom is really causing me some issues. I'm trying to, like, rationalize my way to, like, tightening the rules a bit. Because in order to walk across, I have to have colored in this yellow one, which means that the region here has to touch this yellow one. And it really feels like I'm just gonna end up cutting off access to this black one. I don't... Okay, all I had to do was think for a second. Yeah, I'm back here. Get it. So, does just coloring these in actually work? It does. Out of curiosity, does not coloring some of them in but encapsulating them entirely work? So, this might be at least the introduction of something like the Tetramino. Like that right there. Is that invalid? Why is that invalid? But this isn't. This doesn't feel like it's teaching me anything. So it either needs to be a cell that's completely surrounded, so it's like a 1x1, or it needs to be a cell that's colored in 1x1. So like that does not any longer satisfy the requirements, okay? Weird. Very weird. So, vaguely the Tetromino rules. Not exactly, obviously, but vaguely. Welcome, welcome. Wonderful, wonderful. I think this was just supposed to demonstrate that the tile could be in either of the regions. Is it that they're off-kilter suggests that I can turn them? Like, is this like that rule in Witness? Okay. Question. This does satisfy this, so it's the number. It's just a count of tiles. Okay. I'm glad that I tested that. It's just a count of tiles. Yeah, I figured we were gonna get here eventually. Okay. Now that I understand that it's just count, this gets way easier. Hey, Jeannie. Forgot that you can combine the colors. That matters in this case. I would want to be able to just draw something like this, but I don't think that works. So... Okay. Okay. Well, it definitely wasn't the case that I was just making that too hard for myself. And I really hate the insinuation that I was. Can I explain how these puzzles work? Yeah, this is a new set of rules. Every area has its own rules. This one is that all the regions have to have the same number of tiles as there are dots in them. So, like, for this one up here, this region that colored in has 5 in it, and there's 10 up here, and there's 10 up here. 10 down here. So now I need to do the same thing, but there's 4s in the corner. Like, that's almost there, but the corners get a little bit messed up. Diagonals will cut off regions, but they don't count as being connected, so this does not count as part of this region right here, but it can be used to disconnect these two tiles. Okay. He was effectively just asking me to take up space, so whatever. I can rotate this solution pretty easily to any direction I want to. I'm just, I'm thinking about the problem right now. I realized that I didn't have to, like, properly include all of them in a region. I could just, like, cut some things out in order to get the math to work out. Yeah, I imagine it could. Like, that's a right answer, but I can't walk across that. one feels like it's probably quite easy, and I'm just like circling the drain on all the wrong lines of thought. I don't feel good about that solution. I feel like I don't feel good about that solution. I haven't learned this symbol yet, but I think it might be subtraction. Yeah, that's subtraction. Toe to tip, that's a minus. Okay, so if you subtract all of the dots, then the shape can be whatever you want to. It's no longer restricted. That's kind of a cool interpretation of that idea. the colored dots mean? They just can't be in the same group. So I can't have yellow dots and black dots mixed. Here's where the zeros thing is really coming into handy. I can do whatever shape I want to as long as I make a zero. Guess it's that. I don't know that I would necessarily say better than the witness. I don't see this as doing exactly the same thing. It's just kind of riffing on the concept. That was the solution I was going for before, but I messed it up and then kind of lost track of it. I know, I'll make fun of Jonathan Blow later. I wonder if this is supposed to be an homage to that that one small pond in The Witness that is actually secretly a map. I think what I have to do is I think I have to leave it in this state. Okay, let's be smart for a second. Big smart off the glue's brain. What I think I need to do is I need to leave this in a state that when I come from down here, I can get to where I want to go. I don't think there's anything I need to do here. I think it's purely it'll come across and up, and so I just need to leave this in an appropriate state. Oofda. Okay, I was like way overthinking this one. What's my review of this so far? Play it. I like it a lot so far. Not every game can have giant cat heads, okay? That's what I've learned. I don't even know what this one's asking me. I'm not asking. Did I find an area I wasn't supposed to find? Was this an accident? Well, I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. I'm gonna waste so much and there's nothing you can do about it. Put up all the signs you want, but you can't unfatten this ass. That does not look like the first sign in this series. I'm sorry. Absolutely not. I'm just so used to always holding shift to run that every now and then I'm just starting to hold shift and it's like, oh, that makes me walk now. So don't do that. Can I climb in the dumpster? It just feels right, you know? I miss my pretentious tape recordings. What if there's something behind the waterfall and the only way to get there is to find another solution that, like, stops at some specific... Yeah, I'm not gonna nerd snipe myself over this one, sorry. Windows something and I will figure it out. Oh, it's the sides. It's the thing. It's okay. I see it now. Something broke off the top of this one. This thing... Oh, but wait, are they always opposites of one another? Yeah, they're always opposites of one another, so that's my clue. These are not opposites of one another. Oh, but I can see it back there. So this one toppled over to the side. Wait, this one toppled over to the side. What's my clue about what's on this side of it? Maybe I'm just supposed to walk around. Maybe I'm just supposed to recognize that the rubble means I can just walk around. I don't need to do anything. So that one's working. This is the one that needs solving. Are there clues around here that I'm not seeing that would give me some insight? And are these solvable? How many combinations could there be? It's a trick question, it's 32. Did I... what? Me? You think I'm the sort of guy who's gonna brute force a puzzle? Get over yourself. Absolutely not. No, I know that it's the opposite of this one. I can't believe you would think I'm the kind of guy who's gonna brute force a puzzle? I just want you to know I take offense to that. I just want you to know that I take a lot of offense to that. Tried to run a tight ship around here, and there's a lot of negativity coming my way. That's this one. I'm sorry, this was the one that was hanging me up. This bottom right tile, I was forgetting I was doing opposites here. Do these extend inward? Drugs. don't know what I'm supposed to make of the ones in the middle, though. I think I've got everything lined up with the outsides. So it was like a weird... Like the second column was the inverse of the fourth column, and the... I don't know how that was being communicated to me. It like follows somewhat logically from the style of the puzzle, but not exactly. Yeah, I guess that's probably how I was supposed to interpret it. That's a good point. Is just imagine it was split in the middle. Oh, I now know what this thing means. I'm seeing this now, and I know what it means now. 3 blank 2 blank 1 blank. Is it more than... Is this one the one that's matching that? Hold on. Is this matching that? One... I'm gonna assume that's supposed to be matching it. Okay. So... I'm not sure. Like spatial relationship here is a little rough for me. It's some amount, then 1, then 1, then 2. It's the ones are the only parts I should need, right? If it's the inverse. Am I assuming that those two are related when they're not? Maybe that's my problem here, is that I'm assuming a relationship that doesn't exist. But I just feel like this is trying to pair with this over here for me. This is a 1, 2, and a 3. That is... I'm trying to figure out a way to interpret that otherwise, and I see nothing. Could that be the top of it flipped over or something? Or maybe like the top of it torn off? Alright, well, I'm stumped. Made me laugh. Sorry, I thought this was America. I thought this was America. Sorry. Stonks. Stonks.
Determined to go forward.
Grizzly, thanks so much for the resub. I appreciate that. Hold on one second. Okay. Just wanted to make everyone mad. So there's the same number of tiles here as there are segments, like line segments. I'm just going to try only highlighting the ups. So down, up, 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 down, 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 up, up. God, I'm so good at this game. Jesus Christ. Just like, find something I'm bad at, please. I'm begging you. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I assume it's just like highlight all the ones where it's crossing through the middle. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't cross. Does cross. Does cross. So all these? Okay. So it's not that. Maybe it's all the ups again. So this would be an up. This would be an up, down, up. What if it's the downs? Alright, game. That's about enough out of you. Oh, what if I'm supposed to superimpose them on the same staff, right? So, like, these two are, like, it's straight across, then down slightly, then down, then, so, straight, down, down, up, up, down, down. And obviously I have to check the opposite. Okay. Well, thank you. Alright, let's look at a different one. Up, down, up, down, up, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, up, down. So from bottom to top, maybe? Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So it's all the lefts? No, it's all the lefts. Maybe? Unless that's just happens to be the correct solution to a completely different interpretation of the puzzle, which is totally possible. I've got 5 panels if I were to slide them over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But 9 total. What are the odds I never solved any puzzles? Not impossible. I don't think it's a counting exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it could be kind of the same as before, so it's a down, then an up, then a down, then an up. I'm looking at the white tiles now. Then a down, an up, down, up. Okay. This one's gonna stump me.
Hey.
Hello.
I wasn't sure what plans are, but we're having a good time over here, so you can take as long as you want to, honestly.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to stream through into the second stream.
I'm not going to. I'll take a break to eat.
Alright, we'll do that then. I'm just letting you know, like, I'm having a fun time with our friends right now. I'm learning how to snipe.
Wow.
I know, right?
What a gamer.
A sniper.
So this is the reds that are in this panel. It just occurred to me that this is way easier than I was making it. The blues are this. And the yellows are... small, small, big, big. Big, small, big, big. Big, small, big, big. There it is. Alright. Who did this, the painting this one's based on? Is that Rothko? For some reason, Rothko is like the only one I know that does color fields, and I feel like maybe it's Rothko, but... I just don't remember. Is the painting, is this specific painting the one that this is based on? Obviously not this exactly, but that's Mondrian? Okay. I don't know that name, so I guess I never knew who that painting was by. Rothko's the one that did like full color fields, and it's like my only point of reference for that. And so I just couldn't remember if that was who I was thinking it was. I still think this made sense. Well, I guess the inverse of this, if you're looking at the fact that the painting, or the card has white all around. But also, like, as tile shapes, they're, like, diagonal, like this. Which makes me think it was something else. You know, they're diamonds, and these are squares, so you would have to tip them. And you get something like that. Oh my god, I just realized what's going on here. I haven't learned this symbol, but this symbol I've seen somewhere else. This is like a massive this is the town from The Witness. Because this is telling me that this tile right here is a 3, this one's a 2, this one's a 1, a 1, a 1, a 3, and a 3. Yeah, this is the town. Let me confirm that I'm right. Let me see if I can do this. So this region right here is 6, and that's encompassing the 2 3s on the necklace. Her eyes are right here. The centers of her eyes are black dots, so I'm encompassing that. This is the 1 star right next to her, and I need a 3 star. Would I be better off doing this the other way around, where it's like this? That's 6. Those are the eyes. That. Welcome to the town, baby. These are colored squares, or the colored diamonds. Oh, then I know what this is then, right? Like I do know the colored diamonds. Doesn't that mean I'm just supposed to match them up though? There's not another diamond to my knowledge. May not have the full story on that one. Don't exactly know the deal here. I think the eyes are supposed to be a 2, but I don't know all the other symbols. God damn it, we're in town. We're in the fucking town, aren't we? This rules. This game's so good. Holy shit. I think it's safe to say that this does a completely different thing than The Witness, but it's doing it very well. Not sure what to make of this. This just isn't feeling like it's obvious what direction it wants me to take here. That's interesting. Okay, this can't be the first tile, because that still doesn't make any sense. Give me a more... A starter tile. Nope, even startier than that. Give me the startiest tile you have. Okay, so what exactly is it communicating to me here? It's trying to this one's trying to teach me. Hold on, let me go tag this while I see it. Yep. I remember seeing something about Jonathan Blow having playtested this, yeah. And he hyped it up. It's my understanding that Jonathan Blow does some playtesting for a bunch of puzzle games, right? Okay, so I notice that this tile becomes invalidated by adding that. Why is that? This one still feels like it's not quite communicating what that... Okay, so I just have to copy it? It wasn't something symmetric. Okay, so what this probably means is that I have to make a matching shape somewhere else. That's my current guess. Oh. Oh, if that's the rule, this is sick as fuck. And it doesn't have to be... Okay. I get it. But I could have... No, I could not have done it the other way. Could not have done it the other way. That was the only way to solve that one. Oh, this is an interesting problem. My instinct was to build this, but that's not what shape this is now. I was underthinking that one. Right back in it. Can't flip it. Interesting. It's trying to teach me, don't be afraid to add to the sort of base shape in order to get what you need out of it. Very cool. Very cool mechanic. Oh, this one's very unique. Okay, this one's strange. This is a really cool mechanic. Holy shit. This is a sick mechanic. Wait. So overthinking. I overthought that so much. Holy shit. Okay, that was a really satisfying moment. Holy fuck. That was a really satisfying moment. I love moments like that in puzzle games where the answer's so simple, but it has set you up to not possibly be able to think of that first. That is such a satisfying type. Oh my god. So good. Absolute Kino. Unbelievably good. That's the kind of moment I live for in puzzle games. It's literally, you just have to copy the shape. The symbol appears at a specific spot. You have to make sure that shape appears. So there is a Tetris Z here, and there's a Tetris Z here, and a Tetris Z here, and the symbol is just, this is the reference point for which the shape needs to be anchored. No, diagonals don't count for anything so far, so... There's no other symbol of that. My liege. My liege. Why? Oh. Are the shapes not allowed to be the same? So this one didn't need to match with anything else, but it needed to not match with the blue shapes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The game is fucking on to me. Oh, I got like puzzle blinders for a second there, where I saw the yellow and the white, but they weren't at the same location in the shape. So the shapes can be the same, but not based on the same reference point. Holy fuck. I'm melting. There's no other way to put it. I'm melting right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy fuck. This is showing that the shapes they can combine. Oh my god. So even though that shape on the left contains both the purple and the black, they are distinct shapes because it's different anchor points. I know I say this sometimes when I play puzzle games, but I think there will come a point where I will not be smart enough for this game anymore. I'm very worried. I'm genuinely concerned there will come a point where I am not smart enough for this anymore. You want to hear the 5-word summary? Go away, play this game. That doesn't work because they're the black and the yellow are the same shape right now. Right? Oh, I really thought I was smart for a second there. I really thought I had it. Oh man, you don't know how certain I was I had that one. But it has to be a distinct shape. Once again. Come back later. Come back for co-op later. The amount of dancing I had to do to get a shape that would agree with the rules here was nonsense. Holy shit. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. That's... That time's coming. That time that I mentioned, that's coming. Okay, so these are diagonal, which means I bet this means that I can rotate now. Oh no. 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 So it doesn't have to be rotated, it can match, but that one to the side. So I assume this means that, because they're the same color, that means that this one is going to have to be filled in exactly the same way as that one, but that these two can be rotated. So something like... something like this. I both understand why you would say that this game, like, if you like The Witness, that this game you'll like as well. But I also think it does a disservice to compare it to The Witness, because while I don't necessarily agree offhand that this game is better than The Witness, I will say that I think it's doing a lot of really novel things, and that just like outright comparing it to The Witness feels like it robs the game of... feels like it robs the game of what it's due. So it gives me a path over there if I come from the top. Let's go do that. Seems fun. I kind of have a basic idea of where that is. I've been there, certainly. Looks like it's a path somewhere interesting. This is, this puzzle game is, I don't want it to make it sound like I had low expectations. That's definitely not true, but this game is exceeding my expectations by quite a bit. What it's doing is novel in a way that I kind of regret that it's been billed so heavily as being similar to The Witness. Meandering is definitely a nicer word than the one I would have used, which would have been pointless. Boix, thank you so much. I've heard that before from someone. Someone once told me that my stream is cooler than a waterfall, and I really tried to internalize that, and even if it wasn't true at the time, I've tried to live up to that, for sure. Woof. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to ruin your attempt at politeness. Yeah. Meandering. Sorry, some people are putting a lot of energy into decorum, and maybe I could bring some of that energy too. This is separating out the white, though. Fuck. Come on. Hey, I just learned about this symbol. Oh, the echo in here is making such a satisfying click. Holy shit. This is Audio Vibes. Welcome to Audio Vibes. I guess the question is if you want to add smart quotes by someone into your game, like how do you do it without feeling like you're making it seem so self-important and self-serious? It's like... You can always just start from where Jonathan Blow did and not do that. That seems like a decent starting place. puzzles are very smart. These are very smart puzzles. I've said it before. We always end up. Sorry. We always end up in this whack discussion about how much Jonathan Blow sucks every time I play The Witness on stream. I don't regret it, but I say it each time. I don't actually think there's anything wrong with like the quotes that he brings to the table, and just says like, listen to these. I think they're important. I just impossible to take Jonathan Blow seriously, you know what I mean? Yeah, worse. There's been some real great moments in this. Not every puzzle game can achieve those, like, really choice eureka moments, but I've had, like, probably just 3 or 4 of them since the beginning of the stream. I gotta be honest, I do recommend this game quite a lot. It's extremely powerful. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's something like this. It is. I'm a genius. One, two, three. Nope, that will not work. I feel like I have no choice but to do that. I don't see any other way that I can incorporate something. Like, even doing that is just going to cut off this 3 in a way that's not going to be helpful to me. Oh no, I see it. I'm sorry. It just took me a second. Sometimes my brain doesn't work good. There's actually quite a few quotes in The Witness that I like listening to. I mean, the 8-minute quote about flying in an airplane is not one of them, but like there's some good ones in there. But also, it's just like I think it helps, or rather hurts in this case, that everyone knows that Jonathan Blow's kind of a self-serious jackass. So it's like, I think that's the bigger part of it, probably. Is it just this? Jesus Christ. Sixes? Really? I guess that's telling me I have to leave things uncovered. Hold on. No. You don't get away with that one so easy. Why'd that one work? I guess because it's actually the same shape rotated from the anchor point. I guess that's why that one works, is because it's not that... If these weren't rotatable, I think this could not have been made to work. I think the fact that from this anchor point, this is the shape, and from this anchor point, it's the same but just rotated. Okay. I also think we just always enjoy dunking on Jonathan Blow, and I don't think that there's any harm in it, so... I've seen a whole bunch of people, like, hypothesize this is what The Witness is about, and I've never found anything particularly compelling. Like, I get that the point is about, like, the process or something like that, but, like, I mean, there's an argument to be made that the game is about the sort of thoughtful understanding of the world around you, in as much as it's a puzzle game in which the way that you solve puzzles is a thoughtful understanding of the world around you. But, like, every attempt I've ever seen to extrapolate meaning beyond that, I'm fairly unconvinced by. Okay, that's a fucked up number of dots. I'm sorry. You cannot show me 8 dots and be like, this is normal, this is right. Excuse me. How? How do you get an 8 here? I'm gonna make fucking lose it. Alright, let's just mix the 8 with the 6. Why not? Let's go for 14. $10? Let's make it 10. 15? I don't care anymore. I'm not upset, I'm just like, where does it stop? The region is so large, please. Oh, my child is sick, he cannot handle this. Oh god, do not do not include that in the mess. Holy crap. I mean, that's 15, right? Yeah, that's 15. And I've got 1, 9, 6, 15. How the symbols work, you're catching you're catching the mixture of like 4 different themes here. Colors have to be isolated from one another in this type of puzzle. The lines are anchor points for rotated shapes. And the number of dots is the size of the region that it's in. The Witness is like one of my top 3 favorite games of all time, and Jonathan Blow is one of my bottom 3 least favorite people of all time, so... That's where all this is coming from. Don't take it too seriously. Just, that's just how she blows, you know? That's how it goes sometimes. 6... I can't seem to get this shape to include the number of pieces I want. I feel like I'm supposed to combine this 3 with this 3. I'm trying... This is very different. This is very difficult. The dotted line means I can't change that one. So this is forced to be in an off position. You know, maybe that's what I'm messing up here, is I need to view this as an opportunity to flip the colors, but these have to be separated, I'm pretty sure. You've got to keep them separated. I think this shape right here is correct. It's just... Man... Wait, why is it saying this is not valid right here? This is absolutely valid. You're wrong. I'm right. 8... 14, 15. 1, 6... 13, 14, 16. Okay. My math was bad. Which is astounding, because usually my math is so good. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true worse. The solution space is definitely larger. But I mean, could get harder does not necessarily mean does get harder. I would imagine that if I were designing a game, I would not enter into completely inscrutable brute forcing the solution space kind of situations. it's these 3 tiles right here that are really causing me the maximum amount of problem. I don't think this one's hard just because it's big. I think it's hard because it cleverly combines a lot of mechanics in ways that are difficult to reconcile. I don't know, that's a personal perspective, I guess, but I don't see this as being, like, problematically large. I think I have to just accept that I'm gonna have to combine this with something, but what? This is such a weird configuration. These two have to be separated, right? And this one's forced off, which means this one's forced on, which means it has to be part of this group. But if it's forced on, then that means that there's no obvious way to separate this off two from this guy. It's this spot right here. This spot was designed to keep me up at night. This one right here feels like this 2x2 square feels like it was designed to kill me. I'm dying and the game is to blame. This too was designed by Satan. This too was put here by a monster. It was a monster that placed it here. This 8 being trapped in the corner really messes me up. This one's rough. I don't know how to resolve this little corner here. It has to be 2. So it means it has to look like this. I cannot see a world. I cannot see a configuration that's not this. If there is a configuration that's not this, it's outside the scope of my understanding of these puzzles. 8. So I need to make a shape of size 9, one that I can reproduce over here. So like 1, 2, 3. I've already got that. 7, 8, 9. The 3 types of symbols, yes. Colored elements have to be isolated from one another, so I can't put blue and yellow in the same region. The dots just count the number of tiles that have to be in that region. So like right now, this region right here, where my mouse is only 3 tiles large, but it's got a 4 in it, so that's no go. This symbol right here, the little slash, is the like anchored shape symbol. If it were just flat, it would mean that I need to copy that shape directly onto the other one with the same size and orientation, anchored at the same location. But with it being a slash, it means that I can rotate it. So in this case, these 2 are the same shape because they're the same shape but rotated from that anchor point. There might be some nuance to whether or not you can have blue dots and yellow dots in the same region, but I haven't seen a situation arise which would have the counterexample I'd be willing to test. Otherwise, I think that's broadly true for the puzzle. If I put these 2 here... Take off this. That's the same shape, right? Same shape, okay. Hey, Glue Scott. My best bet's just to try to resolve the errors at the moment, but there's kind of too many of them as it stands. Okay. Thank you. This one's so simple that I will not solve it soon. Hey, hold up while I'm here for a while. This one's probably not even hard. I could just enumerate all 512 possibilities if I really wanted to. I gave it some thought just now and I decided I do not want to. Never mind, Saul, dude. Eat my ass. I'm definitely making this harder than I need to, right? It's like this. It's like... It's like... this. Trivial nonsense. That's a clever one. That's a real clever puzzle. This was a clever one. Alright, this is my fourth, like, oh wow, very cool puzzle. It doesn't even have to be hard. This one wasn't hard. This was just like, oh, the person who designed this did, like, a clever thing here. The regions, the lines, the anchored shapes one? No, that applies to the dots. The anchored shape lines are just purely for identification purposes, so the purple shape and the purple shape have to match. The game makes that pretty obvious early on. That's not like a... I wouldn't say that's like a poor decision in telegraphing the rules. It works hard to make sure you understand that there's a bit of nuance there. I'm gonna go. I need to cook dinner. If I'm gonna be done and ready to play some Played Up and Overcooked with Gilder. Not Played Up and Raft with Gilder later. This stream is gonna be 2 hours. It turned into 4, so. Hey, if you're watching me and it wasn't obvious what my opinion about this game is, I just want to say this game is incredible. I'm already in love with it.